Tara's a pathological liar, and trying to remember the exact date. It was either 2004 or 2002, somewhere in there. Um, Tara was put on permanent disability by the Social Security Administration for multiple mental disorders, crippling mental disorders. Okay? You need to pay attention to that. Tara is and has been diagnosed as wacko officially. Okay? So, Tara has slowly developed narcissism over the years. It's gotten worse over the years. The reason that narcissism gets worse is that people are hardwired, and she is hardwired to be a narcissist. You can't change that wiring. There's no way to do it. I'll take that back. There's one way, but it's you have to know you're a narcissist, admit you're a narcissist, and then go through this programming, basically to reprogram your brain. Since she's not admitting she's a narcissist, guess what's happening here? All she's doing is just reaffirming her own thing. She's just making herself harder to reach. Anyway, around. So she claims all this abuse never happened. She's going to admit in this little video, serendipitously, she admits there was no abuse. Now, she didn't know she admitted it because she's spinning so many lies, and her brain is broken. They call it narcissistic word salad, the way they jump around and talk about things. It's meant to confuse you. It's meant to confuse you on purpose, you know. But either way, she serendipitously admits there was no abuse. She just wanted to end the marriage. She was looking for a better job or a better source. The better source was supposed to be Jose, and that fell through, and now she's found somebody else, and good fucking riddance. And they kick her to the curb, too, just like Jose did. You know, he got what he wanted. Thanks a lot. See ya. Well, why is his number disconnected? The rest of us can figure that out, but of course you never have. That's typical. So we're going to do that first, and then it's going to come to the part where she lies about Katrinka. And for all of you who don't think she's talking crap behind your back, you're stupid, because she is. And so we'll go through this a little bit at a time, and go from there.
I cannot allow myself to be abused anymore.
Your perception of abuse.
Okay, oh, fine.
See, she admits her perception of abuse. Her perception of abuse is a narcissist is hypersensitive. Okay, any form of criticism. Me, as her husband, requiring her to have sex with me, that's abuse to her. That's sexual abuse. She's even got the text messages. I've got them posted up there. The only reason she had sex with me because she absolutely had to, she had nowhere else to go. Oh, that's narcissism too. Right, okay? And the number of you people that will try to justify her being able to do that, okay? I hope your partner does the same thing to you. Yeah. See how well that works out and see if you'll be crying about, oh, I fully justify that my husband had an affair on me, or my wife, or whatever. Yeah. See if you jump through hoops to justify it then. Yeah. You're being manipulated.
Whatever. I cannot allow myself to be abused anymore. Not verbally, not mentally, not physically, not sexually, not any of that. I'm just saying in a general manner.
In a general manner, because just listen to what you just said. Do I need to rewind it so you guys can pick up on it? Listen to what she said. There was no abuse. She just meant in a general manner the way she perceives abuse.
In a general manner. I cannot... I'm just saying, in a general manner. I cannot by anybody. That's why I got rid of Katrinka. She was verbally abusing me.
Now listen to that. Katrinka was verbally abusing her. Yeah. What it was, like I say, narcissists are hypersensitive to any form of criticism. Why do I bring up that wrong one every time? I look the same. Here's Katrinka verbally abusing her. Of course, Katrinka's mad. I don't blame her. Okay, I didn't intend to draw Katrinka in there, so I was trying to make Katrinka aware of how bad Tara really is and the shit she was talking behind Katrinka's back. Now Katrinka's mad about it. Wonder why. Abusing her how? Verbal abuse? Don't think so, not at all. Tara, we disagreed. She said this, and she told me straight up. She goes, I know Tara's snooping my page through any one of the multiple fake accounts she's got out there. We all know it. Tara, we disagreed, and you didn't even get the story straight. I said Strickland, by my memory, did not have 9th grade. Wendy Foshi has also confirmed to Katrinka that fact. But Tara argued the difference. And Tara is always right, and if you don't agree with her, pink to the curb. I said you never went to Denton High because you didn't. And that's where I was in the 9th grade. Because 9th grade was in high school then. But I reiterated that it was my memory of how I remember school. Never said you didn't go to Strickland. That's where we met. Why would I say such a thing? And to say I, a friend who did all of that for you, a lot for you, bought things for you, went out to have fun with you, had birthday parties for you, to say that I verbally abused you, you're out of your mind accusing me of that. Don't you dare put that type of behavior on me ever. You know this is totally not true, and that's correct. Katrinka's told me about the birthday parties that her and her daughter threw for Tara, you know. And then Tara would show up 5 hours late. They were supposed to meet for lunch. Tara would show up at 5 in the afternoon. Right, because the narcissist is always late. They're always busy. Boy, their time's more important than yours and all that fun stuff. Let me point out one other thing while I got this up here. Remember how Katrinka was helping her out and giving her money and all that? Well, so did Gail, including a cell phone, but a pretty expensive cell phone back in the day. Yeah. Tara's always a wounded little bird, and you need to help her, and blah, 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 blah. It's all a load of horse shit. Now, for all these other people out here that think they're not talking trash behind her, we're going to play a little bit more of this video. And, of course, these videos skip. That's a Ring camera, and I wish I didn't do it, but here it goes.
That's why I got rid of Chris Ann, Shannon's sister.
Shannon's sister? Boy, you made her mad. She got rid of you, too. I imagine you wanted her to do something, and she didn't want to do it.
She was like, I would offer to help her. I wasn't doing it to her specifications.
So hear that? You wasn't doing it to her specifications. So Tara wasn't doing it to her specifications. In other words, criticism. It's like, hey, when you put away, like in my dishwasher, don't put plastic on the bottom rack. She did it anyway. Just like I told her, do not wear your damn little headphones inside this house. She did it anyway, because the rules don't apply to Tara. They only apply to the rest of us. Just like I told her, don't pose nude to Richard Forsyth. She did it anyway, because the rules don't apply to Tara. They only apply to us. You getting this yet? Just like I said, don't go out here and have an affair on me. She did it anyway. Why? Because the rules don't apply to Tara. They only apply to us. Hopefully you're figuring out a pattern here, right? Probably not. You're that stupid.
Got rid of her. I cut people off on Facebook because they want to cross my boundaries. And I love myself now. I want to be a better person. And I can't do it here. The atmosphere, the environment is hostile. I'm sick. I've got fucking, okay? In my perception, I got GERD now. I got, oh.
Notice that? I've got GERD now. Yeah. Go and watch that hour and 50-minute video of us sitting out on this porch. The whole thing's posted raw right over there on YouTube. Feel free to watch it. Watch how many times she shows signs of GERD throughout the entire thing, because it's 0. Except when she talks about it, because it's Munchausen syndrome. She's making it up. Like it or not. Let's talk about this toxic environment. Actually, I'm going to save that for another video. Yeah, I'm going to save this one. Alright, last time it cut off early. So I'm going to sit here for a second and sing Dixie. And then let this thing, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just making sure it doesn't cut off early this time. I'm putting a little extra on the end. I'd rather trim some BS off the end of this thing. It's a cut off. Last time it cut off early for some reason. Alright, that was 19 seconds. Let's see if that's enough.